Okay, out of my yard here. Let's go to the road. Okay. You know how it goes. Playing games. Let's do it.
We're not here to play games.
Oh, you really are. It's the third fucking call in less than a week. We all know this.
Yeah.
Don't act like it isn't. You know it is, obviously, right? What happened the first two times? Do you know? You know what happened the first two times you guys were called here?
What happened?
Within the last week? Off my yard, please. Fuck, you don't get it? You're trespassing. Duh. Thank you.
Okay.
About fucking time. What's your name? What's your first name, Mr. Hopkins?
Wyatt.
Perfect. We know you already.
Okay.
Anyways, so you don't know about the two calls that were made in the last week already?
I know there's been some calls, so I don't know the ins and outs of all of them.
Okay, so from the start, guys, again. What are you here for? Let's play the game.
The noise.
Perfect.
The noise.
And what are you going to do about it?
Right now I'm going to tell you that I talked to Pete Gilbo, and I'm going to tell you the way it's going to be heading.
How's it heading?
Okay. Do you want to tell me your side, or?
How about you tell me where it's heading first? Apparently It doesn't matter since you know where it's heading. Let's hear it.
Okay. So, I was told that you were told that you could operate this daytime hours. I think it was 8 till 9 p.m.
7 till 9 and 9 till 9, depending on the days, sure.
Okay.
That's the bylaw.
I did one of the calls, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, I don't know. It was before 9 p.m. and we came and it was shut off. We didn't even come see you.
I noticed. I recorded it, just like I always do. So that was the second time. First time I showed them the bylaw. They went and talked to the neighbor that called, and he said, sorry, there's nothing we can do because he's not breaking any laws. Just like I'm still not. So anyways, go on.
Okay, so Pete would be here now, except he has some other pressing issues.
That's fine. We got along fine, by the way, when he also came because they called. So 3 times the cops, 1 time the bylaw guy, animal control came, and the animal welfare bitch showed up yesterday because they called. That's why the saw is running. I have rocks. Don't care. They're harassing me. Do you not see it? Do you? Don't shrug your fucking shoulders. Do you not see that they're harassing me? The guy yells, I don't care. The guy yells out his fucking window to me, starts calling me names. He yells, swears and shit with my kids playing in the yard, and he called me a meth head in front of my almost 8-year-old daughter. She asked me what a meth head is. That's bullshit. That's fucking harassment, don't you think?
Okay, anyways.
Do you? Not anyways, is it not? What the fuck is harassment? What's harassment?
Am I allowed to finish?
Is harassment a crime?
Or what?
Is harassment a crime?
It can be, yeah.
Can be, or it is. Seriously, man, come on. Do you want to look like an idiot, or do you want to look like you know what you're talking about? You're coming to harass me for the neighbors.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, what's harassment?
It's criminal harassment.
What is
you have
it?
to fear for your life.
To be harassed? No, you don't. You have to fear for your life. Alright, guys, so this is right from our, Canadian, Ontario, fucking Government of Canada website. One, about human rights and all. Haven't figured that out yet. Lots of time to read it. See? Look at that. Pretty sure it doesn't say anything about, having to actually be scared for your life. I mean, it's in there, but it's not something that needs to happen for it to be harassment. So get it right, stupid fucking cops. Come here fucking harassing me for them. Yeah, one more, what the hell, eh? Dictionary says shit too, why not? More shit than the fucking cops know. Clearly. No, it's not harassment, man.
Okay, well, we're not
Someone
here
who
to talk
constantly
about that,
bugs me is harassing me.
Well,
period.
that's not what criminal harassment is. That's not the charge.
Perfect. Anyway, so what are you here for to talk to me about?
Okay, so Pete's spoken to the Crown and POA prosecutor, and they've researched the bylaw, and it's going to go a different way, and they're going to enforce you to not use it.
You can't stop me from cutting a rock with my saw in my yard.
I'm just telling you that's the way it's going to be heading, Ty. So
they're going to literally make a law that says you're not allowed to cut a rock in your yard?
Yeah, and if it continues,
you think so?
If it continues to escalate, you could be charged.
That's them. They keep calling people and sending them here to fuck with me. Trying to get my dog taken away. Who's next? Children's Aid? What the fuck do you think will happen to them then? Answer me. What the fuck do you think will happen? Would you listen to me? They need to fuck off and leave me the fuck alone. They need to get their fence the fuck out of my yard. Tell them that.
Their fence?
Yeah, they have a fence that's laying in my fucking yard. Tell them to move it.
Okay.
Not okay? Tell them to move it. It's Bob's fence.
I don't know who Bob is.
The fucking idiot that lives there and owns that house. The guys that keep calling you guys. Now you know. Like everybody else.
Okay. But that's where it's going to be headed.
I don't give a fuck. When's that happening? Because till then, I can cut rocks. That's what the law says. When's that happening?
Well, I think Pete's going to be either coming later,
That's fine.
later today or tomorrow to
That's
talk
fine. So what are you here for then?
Because we had a call, that's why.
I thought Pete's coming to talk to me. So now two of you guys are going to come harass me again for him?
Sounds like it, yeah.
It does sound like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot.
Yep.
Again.
Yep.
Every fucking day of my life. I didn't even leave my fucking house yesterday before the bullshit started, man. Think about it for a second.
Yep.
Yup. Not yup. Think. The fuck?
Well, that's where it's heading, Ty.
They're going to make a law that says I'm not allowed to cut a rock in my yard. With a saw that's built for cutting rocks in your yard. That's where it's heading? Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling
Is
you.
that you come to say?
That's what I'm telling you.
You spent all this fucking taxpaying dollars wasting everyone's time to come and tell me that they're going to make a law to say I'm not allowed to cut rocks in my yard.
Do you understand?
Do I understand that they're going to make a law so I'm not allowed to cut rocks in my yard? Is that what you're asking me? That's what you said.
I'm asking you if you understand.
Do I understand what?
What I explained to you.
That you explain that they're going to make a law that says I'm not allowed to cut rocks in my yard? Question mark? Is that what you're talking about?
I guess that's what I'm talking about.
Well, it is or it isn't, man. It's pretty simple.
Well, I've explained it to you, Ty, so...
Well, you're asking me if I understand. I just want to know what the fuck we're talking about.
Ty.
What? The fuck do you want? Guy who wouldn't leave my yard when I said to?
As far as the bylaw goes,
What about it?
Pete Gibble's going to explain all that to you.
Yeah, I figured. Like he already did. Actually, he told me that I know the bylaw better than him when he came last time. You want to watch the video? What the fuck is wrong with you guys harassing me for the neighbors?
So anyway,
Seriously.
they've found some other bylaws and they're going to address
Don't go
them
fuck.
with you. We're
They can
not-
come and talk to me about
we're not
them.
here to address that part of it with you, okay?
I
We're
don't
just trying
care.
to keep the peace in the meantime.
Well, then tell them to get the fence out of my fucking yard. That's the problem. Tell them to quit sending you motherfuckers here. Pete here, the animal people here trying to steal my fucking dog, and probably CIS around the corner. Because there's no one else left to fucking call.
Okay, well...
No, okay, go fucking tell them.
As you know,
Get the
Ty,
fucking fence
last
out of my
time I
yard.
was here, did I come and talk to you?
No, sir, man. And if he's not allowed, then you should probably charge him for it.
Ty, there's zero wrong with cutting rocks on your property.
That's what I've been saying. Thank you.
The issue, can I speak for a second?
They keep fucking with me, and I will push back. Leave me alone, and I'll quit fucking with them. It takes 2 seconds to understand.
That's exactly the issue.
I know.
When you purposely do something...
No, I'm cutting rocks. I love to cut anyways. It's my hobby. Look around.
Do something to piss them
Look,
off,
come here for a minute, okay?
that's where it becomes the problem.
Come here for a minute.
Onto your property?
Yes, of course. Right now, I'll give you permission. Come look around. I cut rocks for a reason. Callie, Smyrna. Okay? I collect rocks around here. That's silver.
Okay,
See, it makes sense.
that's nice.
Every fucking rock I cut has something in it. Every fucking one.
I don't think it's...
Don't tell me I'm cutting rocks just to piss them off, because I'm not.
No, it's
The
like-
fact that I'm more than happy to run it all day because they fuck with me, sure, maybe, but I'm not doing it just to piss them off. So, nice fucking try with that. They fuck with me. No, go tell them they're not allowed to. And I will happily go back to putting my saw by my shed and cutting rocks when I fucking feel the need to, because I make videos. That's what I do. There's no reason for me not to. Think about it.
Yeah.
Every fucking rock is not to piss anyone off.
Can we come over that way? Well, sometimes you don't let us, Ty.
Alright, we moved this saw last night. It's all on Facebook, go look it up. It used to be right in the middle of the two fucking sheds.
Okay.
And I cut rocks, like I said, there's a stack of them. They're all silver shit in them, they're all over the place. It's not to piss anyone off. It's because it's what I do. It's not my fault for pissing them off. If they don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with them. Anyways, this fucking fence is their fucking fence.
Okay.
See this yellow string? That's where the property line is, and it continues on a straight line off those 2 marks straight back. It's in their fucking yard, and I know it is. I used to live here. I grew up in that house. I know where the fucking fence is. I know whose fence it was, man. It was ours. And now it's his. Bob, the guy that lives here is the one I called you. Anyways, because he's the one I called you before. He's the one I called the animal people. He's the one I told everyone just to fuck with me.
It doesn't look like it's... Oh, this is just a...
No, that's irrelevant. The bottom of the fence is definitely in their fucking yard. Everybody knows this. It's not a secret. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my yard. And you know what? When he was here the other day, hang on, before I moved the saw over, when he was here the other day, I straight up told him, all they need to do is fucking get this fence out of here, and then I'll sit down, we'll talk about shit, and we'll figure out how I'm allowed to cut rocks. It doesn't piss everyone off. That made sense to me. Does that not make sense to you?
That's perfect.
Okay, now, he asked me a couple days about cutting rocks. I waited 2 days before I cut anything. And then he sent the fucking animal bitch here, so I started cutting rocks. I'm sorry, that's not my fucking problem. And I build stuff if you haven't fucking noticed, so that's a lot more more loud and annoying than that. And guess what? If I can't cut rocks, I'm definitely gonna be building shit. You're gonna tell me I can't do that next? It's not gonna happen.
Hey,
Think
well,
about it.
Again, I think that's kind of bylaw stuff.
It's all bylaw stuff. You guys are just wasting your time.
That can be dealt with.
But you can tell them to get the fence the fuck out of the yard, and I'll move my saw back over there. Like I already
Gonna be
said.
allowed to come on your
No, hell
property?
fuck no. Get this shit out of the way and move it from there. Fuck, why would you allow my property? He's not. Kidding? After all this bullshit.
Well,
There's at least 8 times in like 10 days or something that people have come and fucked with me for him. Of course he's not allowed in my yard. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard anyone ask me.
But if he has to get something out of your yard,
I don't care. He can very easily get it. Get his fence out of the way and get it from there. Easy. He has about a foot of space between there and the bottom too. He can get it from inside the fence. Not my problem to deal with. His. Sorry, I'm not gonna be more fucking easy to get along with after he pulls this bullshit.
well, I'm just saying, it stands to reason if there's something.
Yes, reason they should get the fence out of my yard, like I asked last year. For fuck's sake, some video proof of that. And Pete was here, and Mr. Murphy were here. Get your fence out of my yard. It's a fucking hazard for my kids because they're complaining about my yard being a mess. Well, my kids are smart. It's not really a hazard for them because, you know, they're not stupid. But at the same time, why is your fence in my fucking yard still? Get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like it's been here for some time.
Oh, it's been there for a long time. Not my problem though. Their fence. Get it out of my yard. And like I said, as soon as that's done, I'll move the fucking saw back over there. Problem solved.
Okay, what's his name, Bob? Who, you know?
Mario, of course everybody knows who it is.
I don't know.
He's the guy who walks around like this. Practicing stuff.
I don't know.
No big deal though, right? Because it's someone doing it to me, it's not me doing it to them. Then you'd be here talking about it, right? I don't know. Sometimes he is. He might be. Anyways,
Okay, well that's all we're here to do, Ty. So we're not.
you're just harassing me. I know
No,
what
we're
you're here
not
for.
harassing.
Are you kidding me? What else have you accomplished since you got here? Honestly, besides harassing me, what else have you accomplished?
The issue here.
Don't shake your head. Answer
We're
me,
just
man.
talking to you, Ty.
About
and
what?
When we're talking to you about some of your issues, it's 100% fine. It's not harassment.
Are you kidding me? What's not harassment? This is all harassment. But since you're here, you might as well deal with this. And I'll have been charged for yelling out swears at me and my kids. Basically, my kids, they're in the yard. My kids shouldn't hear them swearing. No one was listening to me over there except for the neighbors. They always listen to me.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they're the only
They
ones though.
haven't called yet. I
But when
guess.
my kids are in the yard, they should not be swearing and shit. Call me meth head. And I think that's a fucking problem on top of all the rest of this harassment everyone keeps showing up here. Don't you? What if it was you? How would you feel if it was you? Your neighbor starts, what would you do about it?
Well, what I do, I wouldn't talk to my neighbors.
I don't talk to my neighbors, man. What would you do?
I wouldn't do anything.
You'd do nothing.
No, I think he's
You'd be just totally fine. But then you'll come and harass me and tell me that I'm not allowed to swear and yell when he's allowed to do it when my kids are in the yard? Well, you are, because I want. What can you do then if he's not allowed? Please let me know, because I've asked over there, you didn't answer me. What can you do about
I
it?
said I was just telling you can't do that way.
I get it, and they did when my kid was in the yard. You want to talk to her about it? She's a little wee girl this big. You don't give a fuck? No one else does. I do. Do you see? Why would you, right? No one else cares either, man. Just me. Why the fuck do you think I stand up for shit? That's why. You guys don't care. You just come fuck with me. I do have to.
Not when you're complaining about swearing.
Well, yeah, because you're not doing anything about it. Do something and I'll stop. How come it's not okay for me, but it's fine for him? And if it's not okay for him, do something, please, because it's not okay for my kids to hear that shit. It's not. It's just not. It's not.
Well, they were hearing it from you.
Are you kidding? When?
Right there.
They're in the house.
Okay, so that's where we're
You
at.
think they have supersonic hearing and shit? They can hear through houses?
Thank you for your time.
They know that I'm upset because the neighbor keeps fucking with me and people keep knocking on our door, random fucking strangers coming and fucking harass me. They know all this. It's not a secret, man. How could it be? It's every day. It never ends. I have it all recorded. I have this all recorded. There's a camera right there. I record everything up there on my phone, and this is going the whole time over there. I got it all.
That's fine.
Just harassment. I know it's just fine for you. You guys don't give a fuck at all. But what about me? That's what I'm saying. Think about it for a second. I'm doing a hobby that's not illegal. Can we agree with that?
I don't
I don't
think it
feel
is,
it's
so.
illegal at all.
Perfect. So my hobby's not illegal. I'm getting harassed by the neighbor over it. When I'm cutting during times that the law says I'm allowed, by law. Hang on a second, please. Actually, I do know you. I remember you. Always looking at me all the time. I like calling you pushing over once or twice. Anyways, it's true. I won't be pushed over if you haven't figured that out yet. Here's the thing. I enjoy my hobby. I love it. Everybody knows it. People come and bring rocks because I'm the one with the saw that can cut them. People from out of town and shit. I'm a pretty popular guy when it comes to rock cutting and stuff. That's just how it is. It's a hobby. It's not illegal. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not doing anything wrong, man. The whole time, I literally pick up a fucking piece of dirt, a big chunk of it, and cut it so I can see how awesome it is inside. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
And I get harassed non-stop over it. I have cops show up Cops show up 3 times. If you do, you didn't come and talk to me a second time, but it happened 3 times over it. Bylaw guy is gonna again, so that'll be twice. Animal control and the animal welfare people, all over what? Me doing nothing wrong, enjoying a fucking hobby that other people should be interested in. That's pretty fucked up, man.
Okay.
In my own yard, minding my own business, haven't mentioned shit to anybody other than telling him to go fuck himself and he calls me out. That's it.
Okay, so
I have it all recorded, so there's nothing anyone could say that happened different, man. It's what happened. I'll let you talk, but hear me out, pay attention. At least feign some interest or something, as if you know I'm talking. Don't just ignore me. Barely. Because like that's what happened. That's not cool.
So
Why is it okay
I
for me to get screwed over?
The last time I came,
It's not.
it appeared that you were following the rules, and we never
Of
came to
course
talk
not.
to you.
Well, why would you? Why would you now?
Exactly.
What rule am I not following right now?
I was here to advise you that things may be changing.
Okay.
That's my tie.
So
That's it.
no other rules then. So far, still following the rules. Saws in my yard. It's between 7 and 9, and
Yes.
you guys show up to harass me.
No, I'm not.
That's exactly what happened, man. Think about it.
No.
Be me for a minute. Minding my own business in my yard, as always. And fucking again, you guys show up to harass me. Duh. What else would you see?
Right.
Think about it.
Like this could have been a 30-second conversation.
Could have been. It could have also not happened because I've done nothing wrong. You could have told
No,
them that.
but you need to know if things are changing.
Well, then Pete would come and talk to me. Not you. Why are you here? That's what I'm saying. Just to harass me. It's like another guy to harass me in the middle of all this harassment. It is. 2 other guys. That's exactly what's happened, though.
Can I explain something to you, Doug?
Knock yourself out. Say it loud, though, okay?
Will you give me some time to plan?
Yeah. Can we move this way a little? I don't like being so close to the neighbor's house.
Okay.
I really prefer to be closer to the cameras, too. Just so, because I don't want to ask you to be louder a bunch of times.
The running of the saw to cut rocks
Yeah, fully legal.
is a bylaw issue. We're cutting up something I want to deal with.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
When it becomes our issue, okay, is when the intent is not just to cut rocks, the intent is to annoy somebody.
You want to look at them all?
But listen,
Every single one of them has some
Okay.
bullshit. I'm just explaining. They're not just to annoy anybody. I've never cut a single rock.
tell me
just to
when
annoy
I'm
a single
willing, when
person.
I'm able to explain.
Right now. I'm just filling you in on the blanks.
The issue that we get involved in is when the intent is to annoy the person and not just to cut rocks. It's a double-edged sword here.
Oh, so now you have
Okay.
2 different intentions?
So when that's the
Makes
intent,
sense.
that's when it becomes potentially into the criminal realm of mischief because you're purposely doing it so that someone else can enjoy their property.
Like when
okay?
he's yelling shit at me out the window, calling
Right.
me method for my daughter,
Right.
that kind of thing, right?
So when
Same
you take
idea?
a rock
Is
saw
that what
that's
you're
in
saying?
a certain place,
Is it though? Because it
And-
is.
and-
You're shaking your head because you know it is. Sorry, I won't let you talk, but isn't it the same as that? Really? At the end of the day, would they not be in the same
I just
category?
want you to tell me when you're ready to let me talk.
Well, as soon as you answer my question, are they not in the same category? Yelling shit at me out the window,
I don't
coming
know,
out, calling me
when
method
we
for
got
my
here, I
daughter?
didn't see it.
That happened, I have it all recorded. Now just assume it did, and answer the question hypothetically, please. Is that not in the same category as me running my saw just to piss someone
I
off?
want to finish
Just
my
say I'm right.
conversation first.
Will you answer my question after?
After you.
Perfect. You're a liar. So, go ahead.
So the issue becomes potentially criminal when you're doing something you're purposely doing. It's my understanding, I haven't seen it posted, but there's apparently something on Facebook saying that you were planning on moving it under his window with obviously the perceived intention of annoying the shit out of you, right? Because you're upset about something. That's when the intent is to do that, that's when it becomes potentially criminal. So we're here to prevent it from going anywhere near criminal and then let you just deal with the bylaw issue with whatever the bylaw issue is. Okay? It shouldn't be a police matter. Police matter becomes when it's positioned directly underneath somebody's window on purpose to annoy them. I mean, you've already said it on the street, saying apparently on Facebook. I haven't said it. I haven't seen it. Okay? So it becomes
Sure.
fairly clear to me
Right.
that it's on purpose to annoy them. So if that continues, it may escalate into criminal. That's not what I want to do right now. I want to keep the peace and prevent this from going anywhere near there. I'm not threatening you. I'm just trying to tell you that I don't want it to go that way. Okay? And it would be reasonable to me if you put it somewhere where it's not directly beside his window and carry on with your thing at this point, unless bylaw says it isn't, and you deal with bylaw. The only issue I have is it being directly under the window. So now that we've said that, if it ends up that you continue to do it right underneath the window, and the investigation reveals that the intent is to piss him off and to make it so he can enjoy his property, it could result in criminal charges, and you won't be surprised. And of course, you'd have the right to fight it if it ever went that way. But that's why we're here, is to prevent that part from happening. And if that stops, if it goes back where it was, you continue doing what you're doing, bylaw can deal with it. Okay? And they'll have a further conversation. That's the extent of it for us. I really appreciate you letting me talk. That's the longest I've ever been able to talk to you. So go ahead with what you have to say.
Answer my fucking question, please.
And your question, sorry, was
I'd
again?
rather not have to ask it. I'd rather act like you know what we're talking about here.
But just so we're clear.
I mean, I listen to you.
Ask me again.
It's him yelling spurs out his window, calling me meth head in front of my daughter. Not the same thing as causing me issues so I can't enjoy my property just like me putting the saw right there. Is that not in the same exact category?
If it's constant over and over again.
It's been more constant than you guys coming here. That's been more than constant. Do we not agree to that?
I'm just
He
saying.
pulls his... No, listen.
Right.
I want him to answer my fucking question without the games, okay? Please, I'd let you talk. Now answer my fucking question.
Yeah, I just told you.
Is it not the exact same category when he continuously does that as me continuously running a saw under his window? Same exact category, no? Because here's the thing. You ain't teaching me shit. You think I don't know these laws? I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll say again. I definitely put the saw right there to piss him off because he sent people to my house non-fucking stop. That is harassing me, so fuck him. Now, that all being said,
Don't say that.
I don't care, man. I just don't. You know, why should I? I've done nothing wrong. This is my reaction to getting fucked with non-stop. I just don't fucking care
we're here
anymore.
to talk to you, so we'll talk to him.
No, you're gonna answer my question. It's him continuously saying this shit you said you're going to. Oh, longest time you ever let me talk. No, fucking please answer my question. Is it him doing this shit? Not the exact same as me cutting rocks under his window. Is it not the exact same category? I cannot enjoy my fucking property. Period. Same shit.
It could be the exact same.
Could be or it
depends on-
is.
I don't know because I haven't heard it.
What do you think is in... Do you
This
want to
I've-
listen to...
this
Do you want to
I've
watch the
seen and
videos,
heard.
man? How much time you got?
Go ahead.
So I have
show me
hours
the
and
video.
hours and
Well,
hours of video.
I can't watch hours.
Well, I
of
know.
video.
Better shit to do than care about what Ty's saying.
Is he standing
So-
there yelling for hours at a time?
No, if he comes out and starts lipping like an idiot through the little fence thing, I have it all on video, man.
Okay, well
I'm
that's
screaming out his window up there like a fucking, like, man.
yeah. Well, people lipping off. It's pretty hard to say that's harassment. I'm sure you've lipped
It's
off
kind of
yourself.
hard only after it's all on video, man. Do you think I cause problems for people? I have
Right,
never
but-
once in any of the shit that's ever happened in my whole life been the one that went out and caused shit. I'm the one that doesn't go, oh, I'm sorry, guy who's fucking calling me a meth head. Fuck you. That's me. I'm not the guy that's gonna say sorry. I hurt your feelings, guy who's
No, exactly.
screaming shit at me out your
You'll
fucking
say
window
F you
in
back
front of my little daughter.
I could certainly see that.
Well, I'm telling you I did, and I will every single time,
Right.
but it doesn't change the fact that he does it to me first. And that is harassing me the exact same as me running the fucking saw.
I will
Like,
just
my
tell
kids
you-
can't enjoy it, jumping on a fucking trampoline because of this motherfucker. Do you not get that that's the same?
Okay, I'll tell you
Seriously.
how
Because my girlfriend's about to go to the police station and file a fucking report
I'll tell
against
you how
him.
we deal with harassment.
Can you just answer my question though? Is it not the same fucking exact? Can you answer it, man?
It
I know you know.
it could
I'm,
be.
I'm done talking to you. Please just answer. For real, dude, one time. Give me it.
It's starting to head that way.
It's the
starting
same
to head
thing,
that way. It's not
perfectly.
the same thing, but
Thanks for answering. You lied to me. I'm done talking to you.
But
Anyways, he did lie. He said he was going to answer. He did not.
I answered the best of my ability. I
No, you
didn't see
didn't,
it,
man.
so I can't
I,
tell you.
I said, hypothetically, use exactly what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. You must not have heard that. Better shit to imagine, eh? Not what I said, apparently. So anyways,
Yeah.
so,
In
now let
harass-
me explain to you about, I don't care what you have to say anymore. But let me explain to you about what you had to say to me.
we've
No,
been
don't
clear on
leave.
what we have to say then.
No, because I'm going to explain something to you about what you had to say to me. You don't care about that anymore?
Go ahead.
About the saw thing, you know?
Go ahead.
Because you said to me nice and clearly, and the camera caught it, I'm fucking sure, that if I move the saw back somewhere else, away from under his window, carry on, let the bylaws deal with it, right?
Right.
So, I'm not moving it back there because I plan on moving the table out of there so I got my space to actually work on shit. Skidoo season's coming. But, I will move it like over here maybe or something, so it's not under his window. Does that count good enough for you? Because I'm not moving it to my other side of my yard over there. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. And I have no problems with the neighbors over there. They've never once complained about shit. You know why? They mind their own business and I don't bother the neighbors. They're fucking with me. So, would that be fine for you guys?
If you move it over
Because I
there,
really don't
then-
care
then
either way.
bylaw-
That's about as far as I'm
then
planning on
bylaw-
Drake.
Then bylaw can have a chat with you about it.
Perfect.
That sounds good.
Alright. Otherwise, you guys aren't going to come back and harass me again over this saw, right?
If you would be
Right?
willing, if you
Please
would be
just
willing,
answer, man. I don't care what you're saying. I want an answer. You lied to me.
Well,
You wouldn't
listen,
answer my question. I don't care what
Are
you're
you
saying.
willing to leave it turned off unless you're using it?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, we didn't see using it.
Well, because
Just
it
taking a
was
short break.
well, I mean, it just finished right before you guys showed up. I went in the house to check on the kids and
that's
stuff.
fair enough.
You know,
If you're only
I've actually never heard it being
You want
used,
to?
so I don't.
I'm gonna
No,
fire right back up as
is
soon as
it
you leave.
similar to what you would cut interlock with?
It's a lot quieter because it's closed in. and it's not open air like dust. There's water,
Yeah.
so water works as like a fucking lubricant sort of too. Finds it down a lot. Plus
If
the lid on it's
you
quiet.
move it over here and it's off when you're
It's
not.
annoying, I get it. I do get it. I've never said it isn't. You know what's really annoying though? You motherfuckers showing up and fucking with me every day. That's annoying. So, who has a bigger problem?
I think you just assume we're not on your side.
You're
but
not.
I don't think that's the case, Ty. That's
Well,
not
let's
the
see how quick the
case.
fence moves out of my yard.
I live in the country,
Right?
Ty, because
That's all I asked of
know
you.
exactly
Yeah.
where you're coming from.
I just asked you to get the fence out of my yard, right? Well, I also asked you to charge them for harassment, which apparently you still won't do. 500 times later, nope, don't
like-
care.
just like we
We're
don't
only
want-
going to charge you for it,
just
Ty.
like we
Not
don't
the
wanna-
name
just
is
like we
harass
don't wanna
you.
charge you for
'Cause I'm
it,
fucking
right?
special. No, you'd love to be able to.
No, I wouldn't.
No, you would.
No, I would not.
I know you would.
No, I would not. Ty.
It's not a very good charge to have on me of all people, because like I'm pretty famous with all you guys. I know this. You want something a lot bigger. The problem is, I'm not the guy you think I am. I'm on my fucking business in my fucking yard. People piss me off. They're fucking with me. So I tell them to go fuck themselves. Other than that, I go for rides on my bikes every once in a while. And I got stopped the other day. Yippee fuck. Other than that, which is still not hurting anybody. Yeah, it broke a lot. You do.
So this Bob just
Otherwise,
Bob-
I do nothing wrong. Bob bought this house for my brother, who bought it for my mother, because I grew up in that house.
Is he renting it right now?
He's renting it to the guy that called you, I imagine.
Okay.
His name is Rob.
And you own this, or you're renting it?
Renting it from my mother and my
Okay.
stepfather. So like basically I can say whatever the fuck I want.
But this guy won't have any good defense. Bob.
Yeah, but I don't care. Between the two of them, they need to move it. Anyone else moves it, the saw's gonna run. I don't fucking care. They need to. I asked them over a year ago. I have that on tape too. It's on fucking YouTube.
But he could hire somebody
Kevin?
to move it.
Yeah, sure. If he's gonna pay them, if the town shows up, bad idea. We don't get along because he's called them on me 100 times.
Yeah, I don't think the town
Over
would
shit
be
with my yard.
interested in that.
Well,
so.
Pete thought for a second they might be, but I told him the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. He's very clear.
Okay.
I have an hour-long video with Pete. He knows exactly where I stand on everything and why. And at that point, the saw was over there still.
Yeah.
I only moved it last night, like I said. If the fucking animal welfare lady didn't come and fucking ask me those questions for no reason about my dog and my dad. You wanna watch that video? Like, it's all recorded, man, every little fucking detail. And at one point, we're gonna go and we're gonna file a fucking lawsuit against everybody around here and every one of you guys that keeps coming and harassing me for them. Because I've continuously asked you every time, why are you still harassing me for them? I've done nothing wrong. What have I done wrong? That's right, nothing.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
Like I
Oh,
told
besides
you.
moving the saw there,
Right,
nothing.
that's all we're here for.
yeah.
See my point?
Like I told you the
But
last.
you've been here how many times already?
Well,
See my point?
I've only been here one.
That doesn't matter. I'm not asking you. The fucking police,
I
obviously, because the
don't know,
neighbors
because I
called.
didn't look it all up.
Lots. Not just the 3 times.
I
either.
did
There's
one
been
call
plenty
that
of
never
times.
came to see you. So.
And I appreciate it because it would have got me right fucking pissed off.
Well,
That.
there was no reason to. Then,
Just like
so.
now, I get it. Like I understand that, yeah, it's a dick move to put this on there, but I still haven't cut any rocks just to piss them off. They're all ones I want cut.
Yeah.
Like, you think I have a shortage of fucking rocks I want cut? I don't.
I don't know. So.
I have better shit to do than haul heavy ass rocks home just to cut them. I carry heavy ass rocks home because they have silver usually. Cobalt. So it's all dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I got some really awesome rocks with silver in them.
Are you able to extract that somehow? Or?
You don't do that because you're ruining a really
I
nice
assume
specimen.
this is where
You know what you do with them is you fucking slice them on a saw and then you polish them really nice and people are like, whoa, it looks awesome. And people pay a bunch of money because it's from cobalt, but I don't sell my rocks, I just collect them. I like
Well,
them
yeah,
just
we're
as
not
much as the people that would buy them. I don't care if you are. I'm telling you straight up. I give a lot of it away because I bring people around metal detecting and stuff. 'Cause I know the whole area clearly, so I bring them around and they find stuff.
I assume this is where you believe the property line
I don't
is here?
believe it. I know for a fact. I have a survey. I also have a digital range meter thingy that's in the house now.
So obviously you can walk up that side.
On the other side, sure. Don't touch the string though, or you'll be on my property. Like I hope they understand the difference between their property and mine, because I will very, very quickly remove them from my property. And you know, just like I do, I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yeah, if he's willing to come
Good
with
stuff.
You have to tell them.
Oh,
"Please leave
they
my
know
property,"
very
and
well
then
they're not allowed
If
to-
they leave right away, then you can't. Ty,
Exactly.
so,
Just
okay.
like I could have shoved this guy off my property when I asked him to go on the road, and he didn't.
Well, we were walking that way.
Yeah, but he stopped. Remember?
Usually,
does.
usually the town owns a bit past
Eh,
the
don't
bit,
care.
right? So
Anyways,
Well, you have to
the fact of the
care.
matter is, they know they're not allowed in my yard. No, very quickly tell them to leave. No, very quickly after remove them.
So let me get
And
this
not
straight.
fucking around anymore.
They'll be reminded, but I'm certain they.
Let me get
understand
this
that.
straight. So you
I
really,
hope they do.
so you really want the fence moved?
Not
but
really
you-
want it
you really
moved.
don't want,
They need to move it.
but you really don't want on your property to get it off your
Well,
property.
here's the thing. They call and complain to the bylaw people and shit in the town to my yard.
They're gonna have to reach
and they
on
have
your
a fence in
property.
my yard.
So if you're not allowing them on their property and they can't reach on your property to get this fence, they're probably not.
Oh, they can reach from their side of the fence, no
As long as
problem.
their feet are on.
Yeah, just don't come in my yard. They're allowed to reach over, no
So
close.
Okay. And
They're allowed to reach over from their side, no problem. I said, we've covered this all very well with Pete, believe me.
Oh, okay.
And we made a deal. Tell them to move the fence, and we'll sit down civilly. Hold on. I have no idea what Pete talked to them about. Probably nothing. But here's what I said to Pete, okay? Get them to move the fence. They move it. Or pay someone, don't care. But not the town. Because Pete was saying, oh, just talk to the town. I'm like, no, fuck no. And that's not happening. Because we need town issues. But anyways, get the fence out of here. We'll sit down and talk civilly, all four of us. That neighbor, Pete and me. Figure out a time that's acceptable for them for me to cut my rods. As long as it's not, a half an hour here, half an hour there, I'm sure I could be more than agreeable. Because my intention was never to piss anyone off. They did that to me. And now I'm pissed off. Does that not make sense?
That doesn't sound unreasonable.
That's what I thought. But here's the unreasonable thing. The fucking fence is still there. The animal lady came to my house yesterday. And now you guys are here today. That's unreasonable. Oh, the dog's always outside, needs shelter, and blah, 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 someone said. Well, the only people who would say anything are the only people who only say shit. The only ones. I know all the other neighbors. If there was an issue, if they thought the dog needed something, they would come and tell me. Just like they tell me how cool it is that I cut rocks. I think it's great. Who the fuck does it besides them? Nobody. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what just because this guy said, oh, he's met his match now, and you guys have been coming non-stop since. I don't believe I met my match, but at the same time, I'm getting pretty fucking pissed off. So be surprised if he fucks with me again, and there's a fucking 6-foot platform with my saw on top of it right there. Because, and then you'll come and charge me. I fucking get it, man. But do you understand that I don't give a fuck anymore? If he fucks with me still, I'm not going to sit there and take it. Nobody should do that. Would you? No, you wouldn't. Yeah, tell him not to start it. I will not escalate it. I have not started shit. I'll every single time escalate shit. Because they should not fuck with me in the first place. Period. Tell him to quit fucking with me and we'll go along fine.
I think that everyone should be allowed to do whatever they want.
And I am allowed to do whatever I want.
And I live in this country because I can't do it all the time.
It doesn't bother me at all. That's the problem.
People's opinions, what I believe is perfectly fine, my neighbors don't think. People are so different, right?
Yeah.
And that's the problem in town. There's so many bloody rules, right?
I haven't broke any out for the record. There is. They've called about that before too. See why I'm getting sick of it?
To me,
it's non-stop, man.
You should be out there back to your
Yeah,
property.
I just don't care.
But that's the issue.
Yeah, they're following them all and still get fucked with. What, I'm supposed to just let them push me over? Because you know I won't. I just won't, man. I'm not that guy. I'm fucking not. My kids are not going to see their daddy being pushed over because this fucking idiot wants to fuck with them. That's not going to happen. Sure, if you tell this motherfucker, if he starts yelling shit at me again, it's going to keep escalating. He needs to leave me alone. Act like I don't exist.
You want to have a civil conversation with them?
I really don't want to at all.
No, but you're going to.
Oh, I'm willing to, sure. When the fence is moved and they're gonna fucking be happy enough to fucking play anymore.
Over here, steps on your side of the property.
Oh, it's gonna get thrown in his house.
Getting the fence. Oh, that's just going to escalate things.
Of course it will, so tell him to stay on his side of the line. Get it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
That is very reasonable. Stay on your own fucking property, get your fence off of mine from yours.
We can stand by it.
No. If you want to, okay, you can totally come and watch him move the fence. That would be actually a pretty good video for all the other quality video, man. Here's the thing. He's still not allowed in my yard. So I will very quickly tell them the second they're removing the fence, but now they're stepping in my yard. Then they know. There's no but ifs, man. They're not allowed in my yard.
I know
There's
that.
tons of room to move the fence. If they move that fucking thing out of there, which they put there, since I asked them to move the fence the first time, okay, they put that there recently. They could have moved it, they didn't bother. Now they can move that out of the way to move the fence. They can get to it. It only comes to here, man. That's it. Right to there.
I'm not arguing with you at all, and you have the right to tell anyone you want to.
And remove them if they refuse to. I can't argue that. I know I have these rights. I'm not an idiot. Of course I do. So, stay out of my yard.
In the interest of getting to the point where you have this civil conversation,
They should stay out of my yard, move the fence, and then they're talking.
I'm getting that. I don't think you can argue with me that everyone just comes on yelling the street and they step on your
I'm not
property.
going to yell or scream. I never said I would. I'm saying tell them the second I see them, they stay out of my yard. And then I will remove them when they come in my yard. will. What's best for me is for them to move it from their yard. Understand that, okay? Because it's pretty important to me at this point. After over a year of constant bullshit, you guys have been here 3 times in like 5 days, man. Come on. They can move it from their side of the fence. Step foot in my yard, you either charge them with trespassing or I'm removing them. You pick. Does that work better for you? Seriously, in the interest of me not getting fucked with constantly, they need to finally be put in their place. Think about it.
So do you think that will help solve things?
It will. It'll solve everything. There's a fence in my yard for their property.
If they step 1 meter, 1 step on their property, get the hell off your property.
When I tell them before, they're not on it, so they know already.
Just tell them.
No, they won't.